So I'll come on the screen here in just a minute. I'll make sure we got everything going good before I do that. And I get this. Get some links up, get them posted. And we'll put the StreamYard link over here in the chat. Oops. There we go. Got the StreamYard link over there. Yeah, I can take the well, maybe not. Okay, hang on. I don't have my. I'll be right back. All right, so I forgot my phone. Had to bring that in. So I had to run that in. So now I'll turn the camera on. And so I've been live for a whopping 2 whole minutes. So so now we got things kind of ready to go, I reckon. And Bob, man, I tell you. Can you lie anymore? Is it possible for one man to lie even more? Obviously, yes, because you continue to do it. Truly amazing, Bob. I'm just amazed that you go on and on and on and on and on. And about really frickin' nothing. I mean, nothing ever. And these last ones, and especially the last one from last night, I think it was, let me get it right here, because I don't want to fuck shit up. 17 hours ago, according to your thing, Joe Biden's Ukrainian mafia link. And you laid it out in there and said, oh, and I got to love it. Love it, Bob, just love it. Oh, you can Google it. You can Google it. Go Google it. The information's on Google. But yet, then you threw in, I got to give you this, then you threw in, but I'll post the links for everybody on my Twitter and on my Facebook page. Really? Really, Bob? I looked at your Twitter. Nothing there. Does that come as a surprise to anyone? No, didn't think so. Didn't think so. Because because you don't have accurate anything, Bob. You sit on your fucking streams and ramble on and on and on incessantly, like your word is the gospel, and it's horse crap. It's horse crap. And why are you doing this anyway? I mean, you've got, we can go back to when you 12 days ago, you posted a video that was 4 hours all about me. And then you posted some videos, but you made them private. So nobody could see them right after you did them. You know, you one for 30 minutes, 48 minutes. There's a couple that are a minute, 2 minutes long, and you made them all private. But yet people, I guess, were calling you out on it, so you made them public again, which is hilarious when you already look like a jackass anyway. Right? Yeah, I think so anyway. But you're missing out on the big news of the big news, and you avoiding it like the plague. Why have you been avoiding it like the plague, Bob? You know what it is. I know what it is. Everybody knows what it is. Now, it wasn't all that long ago when this little pencil dick that went by Botter was going around and swatting people, and come to find out, he also had child porn. Okay. Well, now he got arrested, and he's facing charges for whatever he's facing charges for. But yet you were saying multiple times, oh, well, I was getting child porn from people, but I wasn't reporting it. I was just deleting it from my phone, which is A, that's the wrong thing to do. And B, who was it, Bob? I think we know now. Because who was that on Elisa's stream that you had been on with on multiple occasions? Multiple occasions, Bob. Multiple times. With this guy by the name of Jimmy? Ooh, Bob. I think you were on there on that stream with him multiple times. And what's he doing now, Bob? He's in jail for child porn. And you're avoiding it. You avoided it from day one. You just frickin' disappeared. Just disappeared. Where did you go, Bob? You made all your streams private right after you did them. And how do we know that the ones you did make public are actual streams and that you haven't edited them for content? How do we know that? Well, we don't for sure, because your past speaks for itself, because you're such a habitual frickin' liar. And I know you got notified that this is live. I know you got notified. Want to come up so you can whimper and whine and cry? The link's right there. Want to see it again? Here, I'll post it again, Bob. But I know you won't come up. I know you won't be there. Because you're just that way, Bob. You're just that way. Unless you have full and complete control over a stream, you want nothing to do with it. Nothing whatsoever to do with it. And that's why you get mad when you get on a stream and somebody puts you backstage for a couple of minutes because you think you're going to take over the stream. They put you backstage and you get all pissy about it and whimper and whine and cry and throw your little hissy fit and go over and start your own live stream and piss and moan about it. Because you can't handle it, Bob. You can't handle people calling you out on your crap. On your shit. And that's exactly what it is. Just a load of shit. What's really going to be amusing is, you know, you ever get caught by your landlord dipping skull or whatever it is, tobacco product that you use in the swimming pool? How disgusting is that for other people, Bob? Let alone you're in there with all them frickin' scabies on your face leaking all over into the water. Let alone that is probably the only way you take a frickin' bath is when you're in there, because you think that you're getting an actual bath and you think that you're getting clean in chlorinated water, which doesn't really work, but you think it does. So we'll just let we'll just let that fly. That's right. Bob's laptop is MIA. Yeah. Where's the laptop, Bob? What happened to that Chromebook that you had that somebody from Kermit and Friends sent you? What happened to that? So what happened with that? What happened with that, Bob? You said that you were going to get it fixed and you were going to come back and be live, but then you said multiple things, which I I can go over and over and over. Let's see. How many times is it that John and Kelly were supposed to be in jail? How many times has it been now that I'm supposed to have been in jail? How many times were you going to have the cops come over and visit me, Bob? How many times is that? Lots and lots and lots, and here I am, still sitting here. You know what sucks about that is there's not a fucking thing you can do about it. Nothing. You can yammer on with all your crap. You can continue on and on and on with all your crap, but now we know, Bob. Now we know why you were hanging around KAF. Now we know why you're probably still in there under some sort of friggin' pseudonym fake name. I had to throw in a fake name just for you, Bob, because I doubt you understand what a pseudonym is. That's a big word. That's a big word. So that's a tough one. So I'll stick with fake name just for your benefit. So yeah, I can't say that word on the stream, but yeah, that's right. As far as KAF is, Bob, we know you're still in there. We know you still look. You bragged about having child porn sent to you. You bragged about being over on what frickin' gay group was that? It was a teenage boys group or something along those lines that you claimed you got suckered into. But you know what's bad about that, Bob? You might have gotten rid of your laptop. You might have gotten rid of your phone. All these other people might have gotten rid of their laptops and might have gotten rid of their phones or whatever, or gone out, taken them out and shot them with bullets or whatever they wanted to do with them, thrown them in a vat of acid, tossed them in a deep lake. Doesn't matter. You know why? Because they got Jimmy's phone. They got Jimmy's laptop. 2 laptops when he turned himself in, and at least 1 phone, let alone what he claimed that he put out in a storage unit in Topeka, Kansas. That's already been on the news, Bob, in Topeka. In Topeka, Kansas. See, I can talk frickin' facts, and I can provide the links because it's not bullshit. Not like your crap. Yeah, Bob's crap. I mean, that story is like bouncing all over the place, and see, and this is how you do it, Bob. Let me show you how it's done, just so you know, that I'm not full of shit. That this story has hit Kansas. This is how, and I'm not going to tell you to go Google it. Don't need to. Why is that? Because there's the frickin' link for it, Bob, right frickin' there. There's the link to the story in Topeka, Kansas. That's pretty easy, isn't it? Amazing how that works. Amazing how that works. But I know later on you'll probably get up here and ramble on at the mouth about some nonsensical horse shit. Oh, that serial killer was on. He was talking about me. Ooh, ooh. Where's your proof, Bob? That's how I provide proof. The link is right down there. Right down there. The link is right there. Right down there, Bob. Right over there. Want another one? You need another one for proof? I got it. So easy to do. Here's a TC Palm story about his arrest. This is the initial story that really fired everything up. And it's coming around, Bob. They got this man's phone. They got his laptops. They've got his storage unit in Kansas. They've got a freaking 25-page confession. How much of that are you involved with, Bob? I don't know. I don't know, but there's even been more that has come out since then. There's been more that's come out since then that wasn't in the initial confession that has come out since the initial confession. Is it going to come back and bite you in the ass? Is this guy going to come out and say, hey, I know this guy T-Bob down in Texas. I was sending him stuff because he's into that sort of thing. Because we know you are, Bob. You're into all this perverted horse crap. Why do you think you're always asking to see my butthole? Why do you think you're always asking to see other men's buttholes? Because you're perverted. You're a gross, sick individual that needs some mental help, much like this guy that got arrested for all this crap. You're in the same boat, Bob. A worthless POS human being. And now you've got yourself scammed into somebody else's house where you can go park your fat ass in a pool all day long and not do jack shit. Oh, I'm sure you do. You have to do something. Oh, like drink beer, get drunk, be stupid, do live streams, but you don't do anything constructive. You're never gonna have anything, Bob. Where's your pickup at? What happened to your truck? What happened to the lawsuit about that? What happened to the lawsuit you had about that? That you were going to be, I was going to get all this money. That's right. Bob did admit to being in a couple of trans teenager discords. Yes, you did, Bob. We remember that. Sucks to be you, doesn't it? It sucks to get the proof thrown in your face over and over and over. And then you can only go over and sit and ramble on about nonsensical crap. And again, Bob, I'm laughing at you. I'm not laughing with you. I'm laughing at you because it's funny. Just like your little puppeteer buddy. Just like your little puppeteer. It's fucking funny. Because you try so hard, so hard. You tried and tried and tried for months to dig up anything on me. And what'd you find? A bad check. From like, what was it, 1988? Yeah, that was impressive, Bob. And why is that? Because I'm not a dirtbag fucking felon, that's why. Trying to always run around doing this shit, off the grid type stuff. Off the grid type stuff. Bob, you can't even stay in a fucking homeless shelter because you can't abide by the rules. You have to make your own rules. They don't allow drinking at homeless shelters. This way you got booted out of the what? 4 you were in? 3 or 4? Was it 3 or 4? 3? A couple of them up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And one in, what was that, Oregon? Oregon's, and we know the story about what really happened up there too, Bob. Yep, sure do. Sure do. And I see you only got 2 watching. I don't care. I don't do this for views. I do it because I get fucking frustrated over Bob's lying ass horse shit stories that he loves to tell that he can't prove, that he can't back up. That he's got nothing. He's got nothing. Let's see if I can I don't know if I can do this. What's this? Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see if I can find a I think I got a freaking nasty ass picture of someplace of Bob in that swimming pool. Whoops, wrong place to look. Because it's just so gross to see this guy sitting in his sitting in this swimming pool. There's one right there. This is a funny one too. I'll bring this one up. Let me bring it up. On a share screen. Yeah, I know it works better with two. There it is. Okay, I'm going to bring this up. There we go. This is Bob sitting in a swimming pool with his little scrubby brush thingy that he's got he was so damn proud of that he had this little scrubby brush thingy. Just so proud of it. Oh, look what this I got this at Walmart and the thing about this whole thing was this is a pot scrubber. This is a pot scrubber. This is not a body scrub thing. And where does he use it? He uses it in the pool and scrubs himself with it. Come on, Bob. You're using soap in a pool that already has chlorinated water and tons of other chemicals in it. But you don't give a rat's ass about that because you don't pay for that stuff. You don't pay to clean the pool. You don't pay for the water. You don't pay for the maintenance of the filters. You don't pay for jack shit. So you don't give a fuck. You don't care. It's not that big deal to you because you don't give a shit. And then, of course, let's not forget when were dipping in the pool, and I don't mean dipping as in swimming dipping. I mean you were dipping your fricking tobacco in the pool. Oh, don't tell me I didn't upload that video of you dipping in the pool. I've got it. I'll get that uploaded. And unlike you, Bob, I'll actually upload it. I'll actually get that uploaded because it is pretty funny. It is pretty funny. And it's like you don't care. You're dipping tobacco in a swimming pool, and all that stuff runs right into the filtration system and right through the chemicals, right through the filters it out. Probably fucks up some shit while it's in there. The tobacco juices, whatever else, because you're just a gross freaking idiot. It doesn't matter. You don't care because you're not paying for it. That crystal clear water that you're sitting in, you just go out there and just screw it up because you don't care. Um, I don't know if I can or not with that one. I'm going to give it a shot. Let's see if I can find it here. I got there's Bob taking a bath in the pool. I think this is it. So I'll get this up here. Let me get that backed up. Whoops. Okay, I think I got it. All right, so, whoops, where'd I go here? There we go. Now I'm going to try sharing the screen again. That's not what I want. All right, so now we'll try it. And try this again. Here we go. Yeah, I got it this time, Bob. Here we go. There, did you check that out and see how he frickin' tried to push the tobacco chips away? Pushed them away. Pushed them away because he knew he was screwing it up. He knows that stuff will screw that stuff. He don't care because he doesn't have to pay for anything. It's not on Bob to pay for jack shit except for his little bit of rent that he's got to pay. I'm sure. What's that? $100? What are you staying in, Bob? $100? $200? $250 by the week? Or is this the place you were talking about that's got the garage and you're staying in the garage and that's why nobody's had a tour because you're too much of a chicken shit to show where you're living at? No, because boy, I tell you, when you moved into that mansion, man, you were like, boom, live streaming from outside that mansion within days of being there. Should be sound. Audio check, 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 check. Let me check. Let's see. That better? Should be. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's weird. Must have happened when I was running that video. Maybe StreamYard thought that Bob doing that in the pool was just too gross and they couldn't stand it. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but the sound was really quiet anyway. So yeah, that probably would have been hard to hear. I'll just I'll just post it. So I can do that. I thought I did post it, but it's not on the. I don't see it on the page. All right. Dang, we're getting some freaking thunder boomers here. That was a big one. I gotta find the video again. Oh, dang it. 9-4. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'll get it uploaded and I'll post a link here in just a minute. All right. No, it's not made for kids. I'll check that. Now check the 18-year-old thing. Click next. Next. No copyright issues found. Of course not, because it's just a clip. Copy and publish. And then for those of you who didn't get to see it, here's Bob taking a dip, and I don't mean swimming in the pool. That's the link to that video. Hey, like that, Bob? Bet it really sucks, doesn't it? And I know the video is posted of you taking a bath in the pool. That's got to be one of the most. You only top the bath when you dip tobacco in the pool. Yep, Bob, you actually top yourself when you did the dipping of the tobacco in the pool. I thought taking a bath in the pool could not be outdone. But lo and behold, you did it. You did it, you did it, you did it. When you chose to take and sit there and smack that can and take a dip in the pool. Man, that'd be the last place I'd be taking a dip. That just so over the top, ridiculously stupid that it amazes even me. It does. It amazes even me. I've been around lots of people that dipped. Lots of people that dipped. But not one of them would be that classless to dip in somebody's swimming pool. That's just it's disrespectful. It's classless, tasteless, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. Bob, come on up, Bob. Are you watching? Come on up if you're watching. You ain't got the balls to come up here and face me. And why is that, Bob? Because you're a freaking liar, that's why. That's all you know how to do now these days. Yeah, and I'll say it, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You used to be funny. You used to be entertaining. You used to be reasonably fun to watch. But not anymore. Because all you do is lie your ass off. About anything. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who. You swore up and down that Elisa was a man. You think I'm a serial killer with 100 murders under my belt. You think John Taylor's got murders under his belt. Oh, whatever, Bob. And why? Because you got exposed, because you were indicted. Notice I did not say convicted. You were indicted on a rape charge where you had to make a deal to get out of it. That's a fact. You weren't convicted for the rape. No, you weren't. But you were indicted for that. That's right. Indicted. You weren't just simply arrested for it. You were indicted by a frickin' grand jury, just like your little puppeteer was. He was indicted by a grand jury too. Tri-state 20. That's pretty good. I like that. That's hilarious. Thank you, Ventura, for brightening my evening. Ah, that's great stuff. So yeah, I just had to come on for a while. I've been on for 35 minutes. Doesn't look like anybody wants to come up, so I just wanted to bitch about Bob for a little bit since that's what he seems to enjoy doing about me. Figured I'd turn the tables a little bit. So I'll stand by and wait for a stream from Bob, and I'm sure that it'll be, oh, that Harry Brogan, that serial killer was out there again. He was up there. He was. Why is everybody always picking on me? Poor Bob, because Bob doesn't like the truth being told about him. Oh, sorry, Bob. People get tired of listening to your crap. So, and I'm not going to bore everybody to death with more of the same stuff because it sounds like I'm starting to repeat myself. So I'm going to get out of here. Hey, Ventura Variety, yeah, man. Hey, thanks for brightening my evening. That really helped. And I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding in that regard. That's pretty freaking funny. So, hey, everybody have a good evening. And Bob, I'll be looking for another live-filled bullshit session from you. Let's see if you can top your stream about me because you got a solid 4 hours with me, all about me. 4 hours. Can you do 5? Maybe even 6. Let's see. Go ahead and go for it, Bob. Hey, thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys.